Hey, so, sorry there haven't been any videos in a little while. I have been unmotivated and also haven't found anything particularly interesting to show off. But, just yesterday, I was just kind of playing some multiplayer, random matching, blah blah blah, whatever. Looking to do some Ursa farming, blah blah blah, and all this stuff for ranking up. And I got paired up with Ridley again, which, if you remember from one of the earlier videos in this series, Ridley showed me the out of bounds function on chapter 2, technical difficulties. I played a full round and then some with Ridley, more or less, something like that, and showed me some interesting stuff. You may remember I did make a short video on the chapter Right on Track, chapter 5, saying that I couldn't find any skips or any interesting out of bounds stuff like that. Well, Rid showed me some things you can do here. It's interesting. So in this first area here, I didn't even show this in that video, I don't think, but I scoured everything around here trying to find some way to get up on a wall or out of bounds, skip these doors, blah, blah, blah. And you know what baffles me? The whole time, I didn't even think about just getting in this tree right here, and look at that. You did it. You skipped the door. I didn't even think about that tree right there. It's hilarious to me. So, okay, there's the first skip I want to show you. Nice and simple. I feel really foolish for not discovering that the first time through this, but that's fine. The next skip is a little ways down, so I'm going to have to go through a bit more combat a couple of combat encounters to show it. Yeah, that's... Oh, it's still on ice. I knew that. I'll have to go through a couple more combat encounters to show you the next skip. I don't know if it's possible to skip this wall without any alts, and quite frankly, I'm too lazy to try. So, if you give me a moment, I will get to the location of the next skip, and also a spot where you can go, accordingly, out of bounds, which the out of bounds is needed for the next skip. So, give me a moment, that was remarkably easy. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do one quick cut, and then I will show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm going to bring it back right in the middle of this combat encounter here when the last enemy spawns, Alpha Creep, I guess, to tell you that Rid did tell me there is a way to skip this wall right here. It is only possible with Weiss as far as we know. Basically, you have to use some kind of shenanigans to get on top of this pillar right over there, that thing, and then from that pillar you can just kind of hop and combo your way over the door. He couldn't show me how it's done, because, you know, there were some physics nerfs or something like that with wifes, yes, exactly. There were some kind of physics nerfs with Weiss's, which one was it? Aerial Heavy, I think, is the one that got nerfed. So because of that, because of the lack of momentum that move currently has relative to its previous incarnation, it's not very easy to do that skip. It's possible, though. You know, I thought that was going to be the last enemy, and I am very surprised. It's possible, though, but I don't know. I don't know Weiss well enough to be able to show it off anyway. Rest assured, it is there. It's a thing that apparently ostensibly can be done. I'd believe Rid because, you know, like 1,500 plus hours in this game or something like that. I'd believe him about anything regarding Grimm Eclipse. Speedrunner strats. Okay, so, heading up into this area, you may remember from the last video I did on this stage. Get past you. I showed you the neat trick where you can get on top of this stone arch right up here, but I said that I couldn't figure out anything that you could do with that. Well, apparently I made a very hilarious oversight, and it is possible to get out of bounds up there, and let me show you that here. I did also learn that my method of getting up on top of that, the whole getting on top of this little invisible ledge and then over to the other one, is effective, but also not necessary, because there's another way up right there, which is easier, arguably. Anyway, to get over this wall here, instead of jump, dash, and then do the combo, never mind, that totally worked! Now I feel real stupid. The way Rid showed me was to combo and then dash, which makes sense, and I don't know why I never thought of it in the first place, but apparently if you get an absolute max height, jump, dash, combo, etc., it works. I don't know. Probably different for every character, but now that you've done that, you're out of bounds. I have not explored around here, and I'm kind of hesitant to, just because I see a lot of cliffs and a lot of places where it looks easy to get stuck. I guess toward the end of this video I can just kind of wander around for a bit. But I wanted to show off the skip over here. You can bypass this section too. You can get over that wall. And this was really, really weird the first time I did it, but basically you can go from here, combo your way over towards the wall. The invisible barrier there will push you over onto this sort of ledge thing, and then from there you would jump over the wall, which I very clearly failed at. It is possible, I assure you. Let me just try again here. Well, let me show you the way that Ridge showed me how to do this too. So jump, max height please. Jump, combo, and then dash. The combo gets you on top of the invisible wall, and then the dash there pushes you just slightly over it, since most characters' aerial dash gives them some extra lift. So then, there we go, that's what I wanted. So you can either go right over that invisible barrier, push yourself over this way, or you can just get on the ledge that I landed on, and then you can jump over from there. Actually, looking at this, it kind of looks like... Can you get back over this? It really looks like it's possible. Maybe if I could get some inputs down right. Well, it looks potentially feasible, but also kind of annoying to pull off. Oh, there we go. Get an ult jump in there. That'll work. Okay, I'm gonna go do some out of bounds exploration here, but first I'm gonna clear out these enemies so the battle music stops and the red dots go away. So give me a bit. I'm just gonna eliminate some Grimm here. Nice and easy. Took all of a few seconds. I love how I'm actually getting really good at this game. It's refreshing. It's refreshing and really gratifying to know that my skills have improved pretty quickly relative to most people who play the game. Like, to the point where I could be a speedrunner because I have all the advanced text down. I just kind of choose not to most of the time. Because, ow, my hands, among other things. Anyway, I guess we're out of bounds now. I assume there's a lot to explore here. This stage is one of the most varied in terms of, like, altitudes and stuff in the whole game. So, let's see what we can find. I'm just kind of hoping I don't get stuck, because that would just be unpleasant. Although, to be fair, I've found it's very, very difficult to get stuck when you're out of bounds in this game, because most of these hills you can just kind of... There's collision and collision physics and all that, so getting yourself jammed in places is not simple. Looks like there's a path that is inaccessible. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, look, a little bit of creativity and scaling these cliffs is not super difficult. You can't blame me for being worried, though. I've gotten soft blocked in a lot of weird places out of bounds in this game, but I guess that's the nature of exploring in areas where you were never meant to be. Look at all of these beautiful cliffs, though. They're huge. It's gorgeous. Foreverfall really is, like, the prettiest arc in this game. IMO. It looks the best, I think. Wow, what is that invisible wall? Oh, hey. Little spot you can be. That looks like Softblock City down there. Yeah, I'm not risking that. See what else we can find. Anything interesting, maybe? Looks like that's more of the path down there, so it can probably just keep going along this way. Well, not necessarily the path. There is a pretty major split in this stage. Okay, okay. Oh, so this is where, yeah, this is where in my first video I was saying it looks totally possible to be able to get up here from this area, but I could not figure out how it's done. Apparently I had, like, the right idea, just in the wrong spot. It's nice to know it is plausible, though. That my suspicions were validated, I suppose. Let's see how... Let's keep looking. Keep looking around. Oh, hello. We found some textures in the edge of the map. Let's go. Some kind of kill plane or something down there, I assume. Let's see, how high does this go before it destroys me? Oh, quite a ways, actually. The texture work on the backgrounds and stuff in this game really is phenomenal, I gotta say. Like, it's so simple when you get up close, but the fact that you're never meant to get up close and it looks fantastic anyway, look at that. It's so feasible to be mountains, looking at that from the distances that the game is supposed to allow you to be at. It really is. And I appreciate that. Like I've said many times, I love just how pretty this game is. It's gorgeous to look at. Unless, of course, you look extremely close at some things. Like, some of these textures are kind of funny looking, but at the same time, it doesn't matter that they're funny looking. This is an action game. I wonder. Hey, we did it. I'm getting really good at the ult jumps, too. So this is probably the highest point in this whole map that you can get to. Oh yeah, we're right above the final area. Throwback, there you go. I just realized I'm recording this on a Thursday. Throwback Thursday, yes! I finally got the timing down for that. Or something. It was completely unintentional, do not listen to me. Let's see what else we can find out in the way. I suspect there's not going to be too much that is extremely exciting to see, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to look around. Considering I've seen the out-of-bounds area for most of the stages in this game, it's always exciting to see the ones I haven't yet. I am looking forward so hard to finding a way out of bounds in Chapter 8. I believe it's 8. I did actually find an interesting skip in Chapter 8, which I will show off in the next video, but it's not something I expected to be a thing, but it totally was somehow, and also I discovered it just out of, like, sheer frustration because the game decided to stop spawning enemies at some point, and I couldn't figure out a way past the area. You know. So I just kind of was, like, jumping around, and, oh, hey, a skip. One that I previously suspected was a skip, but never went into good old invisible... Ooh, whoa. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, we're back at the start. Oh my god. This is so cool! This is where you come from in the beginning of the... Oh, does that mean You can actually get in here? That's so cool. Although, now I think I'm actually stuck. Shoot. This might be the end of the video, because I don't see any way to get out of here. Crud. Okay, this is fine. And I wanted to go up on those train tracks, too. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say this is a good place to end the video. You're welcome to look around further if you want, now that you know how to get out of bounds in Chapter 5. So, thanks for watching. I will see you fairly soon with another Grimm Eclipse video showcasing a quick skip in Chapter 8. 8? 1, 2, 8. Yeah, 8. Chapter 8. I know which ones are which. I swear. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Catch you next time, folks.